With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. We're in the sixth and nobody out. Thompson stands in now and watches strike one.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
1-2.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yainer Diaz next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2. Seager, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets. Well, we go bottom 6. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Valenzuela back to work.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Alonso. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Juan Soto down. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
In the air, right field. Thompson has this one sized up. And there are 2 down. And stepping in for New York, David Ortiz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a swing and a miss there. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jerry Hairston Jr. Marshaw back to work. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. And first offering is fouled off. Tap back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And there's 2 down. Barry Larkin next up for the Cardinals. Line drive. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Henderson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2-0.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one misses. And it's 3-0. Pete Alonso up next for the Cardinals. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. And that is that. So the Cards strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Adrian Beltre. And he deals. Hard hit left side. One away. Big time out leading off the home seven.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the
new arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Guerrero swings through it for strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Scott Alexander up and loosening in the pen. Henke warming up as well. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1 and 2. That's whipped, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Here's the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Fall off foul. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Ain't wanna be starting to die. They're all just trying to be staying.
And we're back. Hank Thompson digging in now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides. Luis Castillo gets the ball now.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating. For the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And fouled off. And the righty deals. And there's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Feeds to second. Out there. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Seager swings through it for strike one. That one misses, and that is ball one.
1-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
Feed to second, that's one, and that's two.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Scott Alexander. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The pitch. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Dennis Santana getting loose out there. Kelly also getting ready. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Henderson moves under it. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
This one in the air. Alonso on his way over. Calls it in, and there's two away. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And it's scoring position with two away. So up next for New York, Adrian Beltre. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Larkin zips it to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. Mets strand one. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jerry Hairston Jr. That misses the zone. Ball one.
No strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunting for a hit. Over to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And it's just foul. That was close. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Barry Larkin, known for his late inning heroics. Castillo, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. Kevin Kelly will take over here.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So now here's the Mets DH, Sammy Sosa. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Larkin. Over to Alonso. Double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Rodriguez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Action in the pen down there. Number 74 preparing to come on if needed. Santana also throwing. And the right-hander deals. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. On to extra innings. Now up for St. Louis, Ricky Henderson.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alonso up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
1 down. And the batter now, Hank Thompson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this.
Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and that is that. So the Cards strand a couple, still tied 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kelly back to work. And that one in the air center field. Damon on the move. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Pitch out, but no action. Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. And Vladdy is set down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike 1. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
11th inning set to get underway. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager. The right-hander back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. That's a strike.
3-1.
Rip towards third. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Hairston in the box now, takes strike 1. And fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Just misses without one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one a little bit high, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And here's a slow roller. Tatis whips it to first on the run. St. Louis goes down in order.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. Don't let drama faze me.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Dennis Santana. Here's Juan Soto. And the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Man at second. Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Tatis dives back in. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. Adrian Beltre up next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runners at the corners here. One away. And the batter down, Adrian Beltre. This guy, one of the best contact men. Runners on the move. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ripped on a line. Grabs it on the run. Here comes the runner from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mets walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'ma stay running, this view is stunning. My blood is rushing, you got me blushing. I must keep trucking, won't catch me bugging. I'll be your mega. Gotcha. End of discussion.
Hula gang who? Cozy coop, that's the ticket. Shoes, Reeboks and twos when I choose to kick it. Bench like a picket. I stay glued and the style stay wicked.
Swing through your hood, Spider-Man. Additional D, Drift Japan. Starving Wolf, Duran, green light, red light.
Don't stop when I'm running like.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess.